I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. The world doesn't care if you fall down. Yeah, you heard that right. The world doesn't care about you. It's not out to get you, but it's also not waiting with open arms for you to succeed. The truth is, the world keeps spinning whether you're feeling confident or not. Whether you succeeded or failed, the world still wakes up tomorrow and it's still going to be beautiful. We all need a little confidence from time to time. It helps us move forward, it helps us take risks. It gives us the courage to try new things. But here's the thing, it's a skill that we have to practice just like anything else in life. Imagine walking up to your first day of class and telling everyone, "Hey, I am a genius." They're probably gonna laugh at you, especially if you don't actually think that you're a genius. So how do we build our confidence? How do we convince ourselves that we are enough? I'm gonna let you in on another little secret. The way that we think about our experiences shapes our confidence. So in today's video, I want to share 4 ways that you can rebuild your confidence when you fall, so that you can keep moving forward towards the things that matter most to you. No one acknowledged the setback. First of all, congratulations on getting this far. Just the fact that you're thinking about how to improve yourself and move forward in your life shows that you're ready to start taking steps towards a more confident you. And part of that journey involves acknowledging what has happened. So many times we feel embarrassed or ashamed when we experience a setback. We might even try to hide our failures instead of confronting them head on. But here's the thing, in order to move forward, we have to acknowledge where we've fallen. And by acknowledging it, I don't mean wallowing in self-pity or beating ourselves up. I mean recognizing it and accepting it. This might sound like a small step, but it's actually a huge one because we're setting the foundation for growth. It's kind of like when you're building a house and you pour the concrete for the foundation. You don't put the roof on first and then the walls. Instead, you start from the ground up. Acknowledging the setback is the first step towards rebuilding your confidence. It allows you to accept the situation and move forward instead of staying stuck. No, to reframe the experience. Okay, so you've acknowledged this setback. Now what? Well, it's time to reframe the experience. And reframing isn't about denying what happened. It's about changing the way you look at it. Think of it this way. You've been dealt a hand of cards in a game of poker. You look at your cards and realize that you don't have the best hand, but that doesn't mean the game is over. You can still make the best of the cards you were dealt and come out ahead. That's what reframing is all about. When we experience a setback, it's easy to get caught up in negative thoughts. You might start thinking things like, "I'm not good enough," or "I keep messing up." But here's the thing, those thoughts aren't helpful and they're definitely not accurate. Instead of focusing on the negative, try to reframe the experience in a positive light. Maybe you didn't get the job you wanted, but maybe you dodged a bullet by not having to work with that toxic boss you met during the interview. Maybe failing that test wasn't such a bad thing after all, since it gave you the wake-up call that you needed to study harder for the next one. It's all about finding the silver lining and focusing on the lessons learned. No 3 small steps, big shifts. So you've acknowledged the setback and reframed the experience. Now it's time to take action. And here's the thing. You don't have to make huge sweeping changes to rebuild your confidence. Small changes can make a big difference. It's like when you're hiking up a mountain and you take 1 step at a time. Before you know it, you're at the top enjoying the view. When we experience a setback, it's easy to feel. Number 4, small steps, big shifts. Okay, so we just talked about how small changes can lead to big results, but now it's time to take it a step further. I know I repeat the phrase small steps, big shifts a lot, but trust me, it's an important concept to grasp when it comes to rebuilding your confidence. When we experience a setback, it's easy to feel like you're stuck in a rut and that nothing is ever going to change. But the truth is, every setback is an opportunity for growth. It's like when you're growing a plant and you prune off the dead branches, the plant becomes stronger and more resilient. In the same way, when you experience a setback, it's an opportunity to learn and grow and become more confident. The key is to focus on the journey, not just the destination. Sure, it would be great to land that dream job or ace that exam, but it's also important to enjoy the process of learning and growing along the way. When you focus on the journey, you're more likely to stay motivated and keep moving forward even when things get tough. So here's what I want you to do. Take some time to reflect on a recent setback you've experienced. What can you learn from it? How can you use it to make yourself more confident in the future? Write down your thoughts and make a plan for how you're going to move forward. And remember, it's all about the small steps. Don't try to make drastic changes all at once. Just focus on making small changes that you can stick with over time. No. 5. You're still standing. So you've acknowledged the setback, reframed the experience, taken small steps towards your goals and focused on the journey, not just the destination. Now it's time to celebrate because guess what? You're still standing. You're still here. And that in itself is a reason to be proud. Think about all the obstacles you've overcome in your life to get to where you are today. You've faced challenges and setbacks before and you came out stronger on the other side. This time is no different. You've made it this far and you have the strength and resilience to keep going. So take a moment to appreciate how far you've come and be proud of yourself for being strong enough to keep going. If this spoke to your heart today, give this video a like, subscribe to Breathe Again, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Thank you for watching. And remember, you are stronger than you think and more capable than you feel right now.